HIFI coin represents an evolution in the world of decentralized finance, often abbreviated as DeFi. You might have known this project by its previous name, Mainframe. The rebranding to HIFI coin signifies a renewed focus and a more specific mission within the vast and rapidly expanding DeFi landscape. The core aim of HIFI coin is to provide a robust platform for fixed-rate lending and borrowing. This means users can engage in financial activities with more predictability, a feature that is highly sought after in the often volatile cryptocurrency markets. The project aims to build a transparent and accessible financial system for everyone, leveraging the power of blockchain technology to achieve these ambitious goals, which are fundamental to the ethos of decentralization. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, is a transformative movement built on blockchain technology, primarily Ethereum. Its fundamental idea is to recreate traditional financial systems like lending, borrowing, and trading, but without the need for central intermediaries such as banks or other financial institutions. Instead, DeFi protocols use smart contracts, self-executing pieces of code, to automate these processes. This shift empowers individuals by giving them more control over their assets and financial decisions. It fosters an open financial system where anyone with an internet connection can participate, breaking down geographical and economic barriers that often plague conventional finance, leading to a more inclusive global economy for all participants involved in the network. The importance of DeFi stems from its potential to address many of the limitations inherent in traditional finance. Conventional systems can be slow, expensive, and often lack transparency, making it difficult for users to fully understand where their money is going or how decisions are made. DeFi, on the other hand, offers greater transparency because all transactions are typically recorded on a public blockchain. This means anyone can verify transactions and audit the smart contracts that govern the protocols. Furthermore, DeFi services are generally more accessible, reducing the reliance on gatekeepers and making financial tools available to a broader audience globally, democratizing access to capital and financial instruments for previously underserved populations around the world. Within the DeFi space, fixed-rate lending is a particularly attractive feature that HIFI coin champions. Many lending protocols in DeFi offer variable interest rates, which can fluctuate based on market supply and demand. While this can be beneficial at times, it also introduces uncertainty for both lenders and borrowers, making financial planning more challenging. Fixed-rate lending, as offered by HIFI, provides stability. Borrowers know exactly how much they will need to repay, and lenders know exactly how much interest they will earn over a specific period. This predictability is crucial for long-term financial planning and risk management, making DeFi more appealing to a wider range of users who seek stability and clear terms. The way HIFI coin facilitates fixed-rate lending and borrowing is designed to be straightforward, yet it is built upon sophisticated blockchain mechanics. At its heart, the system operates on the principle of collateralization, a common practice in both traditional and decentralized finance. This means that to borrow assets, a user must first lock up other assets as a form of security. This collateral acts as a guarantee for the lender, ensuring that if the borrower fails to repay the loan, the lender can still recover their funds through the collateral provided. HIFI coin aims to make this process as seamless and secure as possible for all participants, ensuring trust is built into the very fabric of the protocol. The first step for a user wanting to borrow through the HIFI protocol involves depositing collateral. Users can typically deposit various approved cryptocurrency assets such as wrapped Bitcoin, WBTC, or Ether, ETH, into a secure smart contract controlled by the HIFI protocol. The security of these deposited assets is paramount, relying on the robustness of the underlying blockchain and the audited smart contracts of the HIFI platform. The amount a user can borrow is directly related to the value of the collateral they provide, often expressed as a collateralization ratio. This ratio ensures that there is always more value locked up than is borrowed, protecting the system from defaults during market volatility. Once the collateral is successfully deposited and locked within the smart contract, the user can then proceed to the next step, minting debt tokens. These are special tokens, often specific to the HIFI ecosystem, that represent the borrowed amount. For example, if a user borrows a stablecoin like USDC, they will receive a corresponding amount of debt tokens that signify their obligation to repay that USDC plus the agreed-upon fixed interest. These newly minted debt tokens are then transferred to the borrower's wallet, providing them with the liquidity they sought. This process is entirely automated by the smart contract, removing the need for manual approval from any central party, thus enhancing efficiency. The final stage in this borrowing life cycle is repayment. To reclaim their deposited collateral, the borrower must repay the principal amount they borrowed along with the accrued fixed interest. This repayment is also done using the specific asset they borrowed. Once the smart contract verifies that the full debt, including the predetermined interest, has been settled, it automatically releases the locked collateral back to the borrower. The advantage of the fixed interest rate becomes very clear at this stage, as the borrower faced no surprises regarding the total amount due, allowing for precise financial planning from the outset of the loan, regardless of market fluctuations during the loan's term. One of the particularly innovative aspects of the HIFI coin protocol is its use of tokenized debt positions. When a user borrows funds and mints debt tokens, these tokens are not just abstract representations of debt, they are actual cryptographic tokens that exist on the blockchain. This means that the debt itself becomes a tradable asset. Think of it like this. Your obligation to repay a loan, along with its specific terms like the fixed interest rate and maturity date, is encapsulated in a digital token. This tokenization opens up a range of new possibilities that are not easily achievable in traditional financial systems, bringing a new layer of flexibility to borrowing and lending. The primary benefit of tokenizing debt positions is the significant increase in liquidity it can offer. In traditional finance, a loan is typically an illiquid agreement between two parties. Selling your position as a lender or transferring your debt as a borrower can be a complex and cumbersome process. However, by representing debt as a token on a blockchain, these positions can potentially be bought and sold on secondary markets, much like any other cryptocurrency token. This allows lenders who need early access to their capital to sell their debt tokens, and it could allow borrowers to transfer their debt obligations under certain conditions, providing much greater flexibility than previously imagined for such financial instruments. The existence of these tradable debt tokens can foster the development of vibrant secondary markets. Imagine marketplaces where users can buy and sell these debt positions based on their risk appetite, the remaining term of the loan, and the fixed interest rate offered. This could lead to more efficient price discovery for debt and create sophisticated financial strategies. For instance, investors could diversify their portfolios by acquiring various debt tokens with different risk-return profiles. The HIFI protocol, by enabling this tokenization, lays the groundwork for a more dynamic and composable debt market within the DeFi ecosystem, allowing for new financial products and services to be built on top of its core lending functionality. The native HIFI token itself plays a crucial role within this ecosystem, beyond just being a name. While the specifics can evolve, such tokens in DeFi protocols often serve multiple purposes. These can include governance, where token holders can vote on proposals to upgrade the protocol or change its parameters, such as acceptable collateral types or interest rate models. The HIFI token might also be used for staking, allowing users to lock up their tokens to help secure the network or participate in its revenue streams, or potentially to receive discounts on platform fees. Understanding the utility and tokenomics of the HIFI token is essential for anyone looking to engage deeply with the platform and its future development. Looking toward the future, HIFI Coin has articulated ambitious plans, including the integration of real-world assets, RWAs, into its decentralized lending platform. Real-world assets encompass a broad category of tangible and intangible assets from outside the cryptocurrency world, such as real estate, invoices, or even intellectual property that can be tokenized and brought onto the blockchain. By enabling users to borrow against tokenized RWAs, HIFI aims to bridge the gap between traditional finance and DeFi. This could unlock trillions of dollars in value currently siloed in traditional markets, bringing significantly more liquidity and utility to the decentralized finance space and making DeFi relevant to a much broader audience. As the DeFi landscape continues to mature and evolve into what some are calling DeFi 2.0, HIFI Coin is positioning itself to be a key player. DeFi 2.0 emphasizes sustainability, improved capital efficiency, and stronger connections with the real-world economy. HIFI's focus on fixed-rate lending already addresses a key demand for stability. Furthermore, its exploration of RWAs directly aligns with the goal of integrating DeFi with traditional financial systems in a more meaningful way. By innovating in areas like tokenized debt and exploring new collateral types, HIFI Coin seeks to differentiate itself and offer unique value propositions that could help it stand out in an increasingly sophisticated market, pushing the boundaries of what is possible. The DeFi space is undeniably competitive, with numerous projects vying for users and market share. Established protocols offer a wide range of services, and new entrants constantly emerge with innovative ideas. For HIFI Coin to succeed, it will need to continuously innovate, maintain a high level of security for its users' funds, and effectively communicate its advantages. Its unique selling propositions, such as its clear focus on fixed-rate products and the novel approach to tokenized debt, combined with the potential RWA integration, provide a solid foundation. However, execution and community adoption will be critical factors in determining its long-term impact and its ability to carve out a significant niche. Finally, while the potential of projects like HIFI Coin is exciting, it is crucial for every individual to approach the world of cryptocurrency and DeFi with caution and diligence. The information presented here is for educational purposes and should not be considered financial advice. Before trading, investing, or participating in any DeFi protocol, including HIFI Coin, it is essential to conduct your own thorough research. Understand the risks involved, assess your own risk tolerance, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. The decentralized world offers immense opportunities, but it also demands personal responsibility and informed decision-making to navigate its complexities successfully.